Here on the John Fredericks Media Network, the John Fredericks radio apps, I am your Godzilla of the truth in America, your oracle of the deplorables. Good morning, January 8th. Well, here we are, 2 days removed from Happy J. Sixmas, the libtards, the communists going crazy over what happened yesterday in Minneapolis. Now, let me just break this down for you. We got a lot of clips to play. If you watched the tape, as Ann and I did countless times, there is no doubt that the woman in the vehicle was using it as a weapon and trying to run over the ICE agent that was in front of the vehicle. Luckily, he got over to the side when he shot her. You cannot try to run over policemen. You will get shot. This is America. There is still some semblance of law and order. They asked her to get out of the car. She wouldn't do it. She backed up, she turned a wheel, and she headed toward the ICE officer, and he shot her dead. Look, I'm sorry, folks. The Democrats are going nuts over this. Walz is saying that it's now Minnesota versus the federal government, back to the civil rights era. And the Democrats are defending this woman and defending lawlessness and defending not paying attention to law enforcement agents, regardless of whether they're local police or whatever. And now we got the governor of Minnesota calling for basically riots. Cops are standing down. They work for the mayor. Mayor told ICE to get the F out of Minnesota. This is where we are in this country. I told you, and I told us, we talked about this on Monday. Venezuela is a turning point in this country. It is a turning point for President Trump. It is a turning point for everything. Yes, we like prices to go down more. I'm convinced they will over time. But this is a turning point in America. The Democrats are going to lose. When you are standing up for lawlessness, and it's beyond just criminals now. I mean, basically what they were saying last night is if a law enforcement official, whether it's local, county, state, or federal, approaches your vehicle and asks you to stop the car, turn it off, and get out, and you try to run them over, and somehow this is now permissible under Democrats' view of the world, you don't have a country, you have chaos. If you cannot be safe in your own street, you have chaos. You don't have a civilization. The one basic civilization thing you have to have is law and order. By a government you trust. Not by Maduro, by a government you trust. And we have lost that. And the unbelievable strives to which the Democrats have gone to defend this woman and turn her into a George Floyd martyr blows your mind. This is where the Democrat communists are. This is not a Democrat party. These are communists that want disruption. They want the collapse of Minneapolis, the collapse of Minnesota, the collapse of the country. That is how they take over. And we're going to go on today, and we're going to take a lot of your calls, but we're going to go on today because this is a defining moment right now in America. You got ICE agents in there trying to figure out who's illegal. They stole. These Somalians have gone in. They've taken over the city. They vote in a 180,000 block. You can't win without them. Most of them are illegal. Most of them shouldn't be voting. 87% of those that have come here on welfare. 76% of Somalians who have been here 10 years don't have a job and are on welfare. 76%. You're basically paying for everything. Housing, food, clothing, healthcare. You're paying for it all. And then on top of that, they stole another $9 to $18 billion. No one knows where it is. Yesterday, TSA stopped $750,000 in cash, $750,000 getting out of the country. They stopped it. You have no idea where this money is. Laundered, the whole bit. Our tax dollars. We're the schmucks. You're getting up today, you're going to work. Here's what the Somalis in Minnesota think of you. You're a dumb schmuck. Thanks for the money. Hey, going to do that second job in the weekend, pay your taxes. Thanks. I need to steal that too. You dumb working schmuck. See, we come here, we don't do a damn thing. We loot, we steal, we pillage, we get welfare, we get the best of everything. We get food stamps, we get it all. You get nothing. You owe it to us because we're third world losers. But hey, here's the Faustian bargain. We vote for the Democrats who give us the money and let us steal it. And as long as they keep staying in power, we're good. Everybody's good. ICE went in there to do a job. This woman was blocking traffic. You don't get shot for that. I get it. But you're blocking traffic. You're holding up their operation. They tell you her car is perpendicular. They tell her to get out of the car. She doesn't get out. She locks the door, backs it up. Somebody could have been behind her. Do you think she looked in the back? Let me ask you this. You think she looked in the rearview mirror to be sure there was not an ICE agent behind the car that she could have crippled for life? Did she look in the back mirror like we do when you back up? No, she just put the car in reverse, backed up. If an ICE agent or anybody had been in the back of her, getting her plate, person could be crippled for life. Crippled. No walking, no legs. You slimy little piece of crap. Then you throw it in drive with an ICE agent in front of your car. Oh, well, he was on the side. No, he was in front. He jumped. What was he supposed to do? Stand there to get run over? Of course he jumped to the side and shot her. Just like I would have done, or you or anybody else. The vehicle is a weapon. And now the Democrats are defending this, and they're going to try to turn this lady, this paid agitator, whoever she is, as a martyr. So this country is coming apart at the seams. Thank God President Trump's there. Thank God we have somebody in there that understands it. I was at the White House yesterday. He put a statement out. What do you expect? I mean, the Democrats are now, get this, the Democrats are now on the side of complete lawlessness and defying any law enforcement agent of any stature to do anything. You just basically run them over and that's okay. This is what the country has devolved to because of money and power. They need to get cleaned out. How many of them are there? 180,000? Let's deport them all. Let's say you got 60 days. If you continue to go on welfare, we're deporting your sorry ass back to the crap hole you came from, including Omar. Out. This is not going to end. This is not going to end pretty. They're already going to start rioting. Walsh, the governor, calls for. He says, "Oh, we want protests, but be peaceful." Trump said that. They tried to put him in jail, didn't they? Didn't Trump say that? Go protest and be peaceful, and they tried to jail the guy? That's what Walsh said. Tell me the difference here. Somebody point the difference out between what Walsh said and Trump says. Walsh said, go protest, be peaceful. Trump said, go protest, be peaceful. Trump, they tried to jail for life. Walsh, CNN is holding him up like a hero. This guy's a smarmy little creep. Look, riots are coming. Once the professional rioters get wind of this, they're all going to Minnesota. They're all going to loot. Loot, steal, take stuff. It's what they did in New York, and it's coming to New York. Mandami's going to say, well, they deserve it. Mandami, this guy Mandami's acting like he's vice president, like I was briefed on Ventura. Now he's like saying, if anything happens here, wait for further direction from me. Like, screw, who the hell are you? You're a little 2-bit mayor that got elected on a lie who was going to destroy the city, you little creep. Who the hell does this guy think he is?